Toledo, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seated into an order based on a random order. They're going to go up against the clock and against the track to see who can go around this track the fastest and take that racing crown. They're also going to be fighting for those very crucial first 8 points of the event. All right. This is the final event of the weekend. The crowds have been loud all weekend long. Don't disappoint me now, Toledo. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
First competitor to pull to the line, make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Here in the racing competition, looking for JCB Racing win number 1, but looking to beat her personal record here. Can she do it? Let's go green! The time for Megalodon is 16.317. A little bit of trouble on the track for Megalodon, but a smart move by Angelina Knock. You can see those corners can be treacherous, but a very smart move by Angelina Knock, backing up to the race. She came out of that quick, whipped herself around that corner, and came in with that time of a 16.317. What? Once again, the time for Megalodon was 16.317. Our next competitors ready to tackle that finish line. Let's hear it for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Of course, looking to take that top spot and the JCB Racing win, but looking to beat a personal record of his own. Looking to get a time here faster than 10 seconds. Can he do it here today faster than a 10.6 of his personal best? Let's go green! The time for Gravedigger is 10.576. Once again, the time for Gravedigger is a 10.576. Your next competitor is looking to win here for the 5th time this weekend. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He's looking to get a run here with 9 seconds or less, but looking to beat that time by Gravedigger. Dial it into the track. He's got to be tight on the corners, fast on the straightaway, and low over that finish line. Let's go green! The time for terminal velocity is a 9.759. Once again, that time for terminal velocity was a 9.759. Next up, let's hear it for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy looks for JCB Racing win number 6 here in Toledo. Could he be the one that stands in the way? He's proven fast time so far here this weekend, able to improve with each run. Let's see, go green! The time for Plain Crazy is a 9.868. Check out that time, a fast one indeed. Montana Robbins landed himself in second place, joining that 9-second club. Only 3 drivers so far here in the series to get a 9-second pass. Montana Robbins joins that lineup. Once again, that time for Plain Crazy was a 9.868. Next to the track, let's see those zombie arms, Toledo. It's John Zimmer in Zombie. John Zimmer in Zombie is a driver absolutely unfazed by track conditions, but we've yet to see him remain super low over that finish line atop of the pod. So he'll be tight on those corners, fast on the straightaways, but it's that last turnaround and up and over that finish line. Let's go green! The time for Zombie is 10.804. Once again, that time for Zombie was 10.804. Your next competitor is not only bringing the sparkle, she's bringing the speed. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Jamie Sullivan has proven that she can be dialed in to a track. Can she master these corners? Definitely looking to take down John Zimmer Jr. Let's go green! Is a 9.309. Toledo, what a racing pass by Jamie Sullivan, up on one wheel over the pod. A lightning run by Jamie Sullivan, landing her in that first place spot. She kept us on the edge of the seat, and Sparkle Smash now comes in with that time to beat of 9.309. But this next competitor is looking to knock her off the track. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins could be the one to take that victory away from Jamie Sullivan. Looking for JCB Racing win number 8 here in Toledo. The key is being low over that finish line. Triton Robbins has the technical skill to master the track. Let's go green! The time for Crazy Train is 10.556. Once again, the time for Crazy Train is 10.556. One final competitor to go. He's gotten a 9-second pass before. Can he do it today? Make some noise. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando has proven he can be fast on the track. Joining that 9-second club. Can he do it again? He sends it over the line. The time for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is a 17.557. Toledo, that means your winner of the JCB Racing competition, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Toledo, keep up that energy for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. The fastest time here with these competitors. She takes that competition win, and she just got the fastest time of the weekend. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Jamie Sullivan, the dark horse as always. Welcome to the 9-second club of JCB Racing. What was going through your mind when you were coming around that second corner and you were almost hiking it up?
You know, I definitely saw all those quick passes before me, and you know what? I'm a racer at heart. I grew up racing cars, so coming out here, I knew I had to give it my all, whether it was on 2 tires or all 4. So, you know what? It worked out in our favor. I really needed this one this weekend. You know, this truck has been nonstop torturing all those technicians back there. You know, it's definitely been breaking parts left and right, but you know what? To come out here and get this last win, and in order to get that win was because of all those technicians back there. So I want to hear you guys get loud for all those UNOH technicians. They've been working hard to make sure that these tracks are right here for all you Toledo fans.
That is exactly right, and it seems like your unicorn is running up to par. Now we're coming up to the Monster Jam 2-wheel skills competition. So what other magic can this mythical unicorn bring to the competition?
You know, this 2-wheel skills challenge has been wild and epic this weekend. So you know what? We're going to come out here and maybe try some new tricks that we've not tried before. But I want to hear you guys get loud. Are you guys ready for the 2-wheel skills challenge?
A big congratulations to Jamie Sullivan in his Sparkle Smash, taking that first place spot with the first 8 points and the fastest time of the entire weekend. She sits in that first place spot now, but you can see John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity in second with a total of 7 points. Based on their racing finish times, Montana Robbins with the third fastest time. Plain Crazy now sits in third with a total of 6 points. Crazy Train, his older brother, right behind him in fourth with a total of 5. Gravedigger Smack Cody in fifth. Zombie in sixth. Megalodon in seventh. And El Toro Loco in eighth. But in the next competition, we're going to have 8 points up for grabs. Again, it's the 2-wheel skills challenge, but you will be the judges in this competition, and nobody better to break this competition down than the drivers of Arena Championship Series Central.
Toledo, it's time for the Monster Jam Mini Jams race. And I've got my buddy Aris here. Actually, I was talking to you earlier. You came in, you didn't have a Monster Jam truck. I was trying to get that info from you, and you said you weren't sure. But after that racing competition, you have a favorite Monster Jam truck now. Which one is it?
Sparkle Jam.
Sparkle Smash? Any new Sparkle Smash fans after that crazy racing run? Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. So we've got another racing competition. This is the Mini Jams race, all right? You're gonna look up at the video board and you got 3 options. You can choose a Zombie, JCB Tigatron, or Sparkle Smash, and you gotta pick which one you think is gonna win this race. I'm sure I probably have an idea which one you're gonna pick. Which one do you think is gonna win?
Sparkle Smash.
Sparkle Smash is her choice. Let's line them up and let them fly. And they're off. Sparkle Smash starting in last, making an adjustment on the turn there, coming in second place. Let's see where they're at right here. JCB Tigatron coming out strong. Last place. Eris, what's going on?
She's losing.
She's losing, I know. Can she come back? Do you think she's gonna come back?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, you called it! Right around the bend, beating out the 2 Monster Jam trucks. I knew it. I knew it. You knew it. Okay, I was a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad you had full confidence. So because of that, you're going to get your very own Monster Jam Truck and Plows playset. Make some noise, everybody. Good job. All right, now I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to be back on the screen. Now you're going to be on the screen. Tell them to stand up. I got to do something else.
We are ready to get back to the action and kick off our second competition here in our event. It is the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. And you are the official judges. The drivers are ready to impress you. Carlos, what do you think? Are the Toledo fans ready to become official Monster Jam judges?
That's right, Keaton. You guys are official judges here in Toledo, so you can't be slacking. You got to be paying attention. Get on judgeszone.com. You'll see a QR code come up. You'll see all of these ribbon boards go red. That means scoring is open. You'll have 20 seconds left to lock in those scores, alongside with our expert judge, who's also going to contribute towards that final score. But all right, enough talking. Let's get to the next competition. Make some noise for the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
First to hit the track, let's see those Toro horns. It's Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores. But let's make some noise for Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. 20 seconds left. You gotta go on judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores. Help crown our champion.
Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco kicking off the two-wheel skills competition. Toledo, he wants to know what you think. He's hard on himself, but a great second attempt. He actually got in some combo moves there in that second attempt, able to feel out that track on the first and really be able to execute that in that second attempt. To start the competition off with a combo, especially with that El Toro Loco smoke, is a fantastic way for you guys to show us where that bar should be set in the competition. So we've got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... it's a 7.009. That is the score to beat. Toledo, Angelina knocking Megalodon's feeling out the track, throwing that truck up and pulls off the move. She's waving hello to you Megalodon fans.
Let's see those jaws in the air, Toledo. Make some noise, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. You see that QR code, you see the ribbon boards, lock in those scores, less than 20 seconds left to help crown our champion.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon, having to hop outside of that cab 2 attempts here in the two-wheel skills challenge, and you really see her feeling out that sweet spot for that first attempt, and that's been a move we've gotten to see her get better and better and better at, waving to those Megalodon fans with her 2 BKT tires. We're going to see exactly what that earned her in your eyes. We've got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... it's a 7.267. We have a new leader. Next to the track, get those zombie arms ready. It's John Zimmer in Zombie. John Zimmer and Zombie is going to try to refire that Monster Jam truck. A great first attempt in the two-wheel competition. Takes that truck up and over the pod. You can see our tech officials, but John Zimmer Jr. runs out to help potentially to assess the issue. Both John Zimmer Jr. and Senior work together constantly with their Monster Jam trucks. Waiting for official word from our teams on the exact state of Zombie. If he'll be able to refire, he will be able to attempt again for his second attempt in the competition. But this could mean the end of the run for John Zimmer if he's not able to make that second attempt. But Toledo, as judges, you get to decide if that should affect the score or not. Sometimes one successful attempt could be all it takes. Sounds like he refires. He's headed for attempt number 2.
Scoring is open. John Zimmer Sr. in a Zombie. Make those arms, show them your love. Got a little dicey there a second, but you can't kill what's already dead. Lock in those scores at judgezone.com.
What a crazy run, and John Zimmer in Zombie absolutely coming out on the truck, a nail-biting experience, having to hold us on the edge of our seats. But then comes out, and there's something about that truck, the arms digging into the dirt. He just wanted to show everybody what the top of that truck looks like. We got the scores locked in. Your official scores are ready. Let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a 7.862. We have a new leader. Next up, let's hear it for that black and green wrecking machine. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. One attempt from Matt Cody in the two-wheel skills.
Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Gotta say, we don't always see those crazy combinations, but on that first attempt, somebody must have had their Wheaties this morning, because man, was that an awesome combination and a really smooth moonwalk on the other side of the track. Scoring is open. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Matt Cody in a Gravedigger came to shake up that leaderboard. He's looking for that top spot, pulling off 2 incredible attempts in the two-wheel skills competition. We've got your scores locked in. An incredible run. We've got that current score to beat right now. It's held by John Zimmerman Zombie. It's a score of a 7.862. The score for Matt Cody in a Gravedigger is a 9.008. That'll land you first place. Next up, she's looking to take that top spot. It's Jamie Sullivan in a Sparkle Smash.
Make some noise out of the cab. Show her your love. That's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at less than 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores. It's you and the expert judge that will crown our champion here tonight.
Jamie Sullivan riding that wave of momentum from her JCB Racing win. Coming out here and proving exactly why she belongs on that leaderboard. I mean, 2 successful attempts here. We see her up on 2 wheels, walking it up and over the pod. The control and precision that is necessary to pull that off is so impressive, but we're going to find out exactly how impressive you thought that run was. We've got the scores locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in his Sparkle Smash is... It's a 7.832. That is good enough for 3rd place. Next up, he's won this competition 2 times this weekend. Let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He's still got one attempt remaining.
Always a strong competitor in this competition. Let's get loud for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Judges Zone scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Score now, score now, score now.
John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. You can tell a calculated run by him, lining up perfectly for those combination moves. And he's able to string together different moves, all by keeping 2 PKT tires on that pod. But then he really shows off by taking that truck to the edge, down the side of the ramp. I mean, absolutely insane to watch. I can't wait to see what you guys think. We got that current score to beat right now, held by Matt Cody and Gravedigger. It's a score of a 9.008. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is a great score, a solid score, good enough for second place, an 8.923. Our next competitor needs you to clear the tarmac and prepare for takeoff. It's Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy.
Toledo, I saw some of you guys with the plane arms out. Show them your love. I see you over there, little man. Section 115 with the plane arms.
Attempt number 1 underway. Montana Robbins is going to show us what he's got for attempt number 2.
The way across the pod. Make some noise, it's Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. You got less than 20 seconds left. I see those plane arms. I see you over there. Get it, man. Plane Crazy, judgeszone.com. Scoring is open right now.
Montana Robbins in a plane crazy. Comes out for 2 attempts. We see him perfect that move, taking the truck up on 2 BKT tires, up and down the steepest part of our pod out there, proving that he's got elevated control of that Monster Jam truck. And we have your scores locked in. So let's check it out. The score for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy is... It's a score of a 7.902, good enough right now for 3rd place. Last but not least, he's looking for those conductors. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
Pump those arms, Toledo! The rails into the air. That was Triton Robbins' Crazy Train. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds left. This is it. This is your last opportunity to score here in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Lock in those scores right now.
Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train, coming out for an exciting run. It is no easy feat to go last in the competition and watch the rest of the pack, but it proves to be nothing on Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. He comes out and does 2 successful attempts here. Scores are locked in. By now you've got the judging figured out. Let's see exactly what you thought of that run. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is a 6.954. Toledo, that means your winner of the Two-Wheel Skills Competition is Matt Cody in a Gravedigger. Matt Cody in Gravedigger makes this his 2-wheel win number 4 of the series. He claims the next 8 points and shakes up that leaderboard one more time. He came out here with the black and green wrecking machine, and you all decided he had that best 2-wheel skills run. You landed him on top of the leaderboard. Toledo, give it up one more time for your 2-wheel skills winner, Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Matt Cody, you have been battling it out all weekends long to rack up some points and make your way up in the points series standing. Definitely a wonderful thing to get more 8 points. And now we're coming up on another competition a little later on. So how much harder are you going to try tonight? Because it's the last one that we have here in Toledo.
Hey, I'm going to try hard every time like I always do, 110% no matter what, no matter the point standings or where we're at in competition, and it feels great, man. I don't get many skills competition wins. John Zimmer Jr., Fernando Martinez, man, they knock it out of the park every weekend, day in and day out, and when I can squeeze in through the back door real quick and snag one, it feels good. And this weekend I was like, I'm going to work on some skills. I'm not going to play defense or try to run away from some moves, so it worked out in my favor today. I was trying to get the steering wheel off. I wanted wanted to throw it out the window, give you guys a little show, and man, I'm having a great time. But hey, next, we got the crazy guys on the dirt bikes. It's actually his birthday because it's a filled birthday weekend. TJ Tiffany on that bright green dirt bike, so make sure you get loud, crazy loud for him. They're going to come out, give you guys some backflips, no-handers, heel clickers, whatever it is. So, Toledo, are you guys having fun so far? Let me hear you.
And then we're coming up on another competition as soon as we're done with halftime, which is everyone's favorite, Monster Jam Freestyle. And as you said, you've been able to work on some two-wheel skills, and it's always a pleasure and kind of a surprise to see you try and mix that in to your freestyle run. So how is it that you plan in your head what you're gonna do for freestyle?
Well, we don't do a whole lot of planning, Karina, because you can plan something and it can go south real quick. So I like to just try to get 1 or 2 hits going, get my flow going. But I can tell you, I'm always thinking about some crazy things. And if I can get the truck to flow that way, fly that way, or do whatever, I'm going to do it. Man, we got 2 freestyle wins so far this weekend. I'd love to leave Toledo with 3 and move even farther up in the points as we can. But hey, we'll take what we can get. We're going to come out here bad to the bone, grave digger style, 60-second freestyle. We're going to sky wheelie, maybe back on the nose again. I'm going to try to do this little whip thing if I can. I ended up on my lid last night, but that's okay. That's part of Monster Jam. So only one more question left before I walk away, Toledo. I just asked you, and I know we're a little Sunday fun day, nighttime, but I want to hear you guys get as loud as you can, not only for freestyle, but for them dirt bikes one more time. So Toledo, if you're having fun, get loud!
An exciting first half of our event already underway, but it is time for Monster Jam halftime. We want to encourage all of you to get up out of your seats, stretch your legs, go out onto the concourse. We've got food, we got drinks, and you can even check out our Monster Jam merchandise. We've got that set up on the concourse, a perfect way to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you here today. But get up, enjoy that break. Make sure you make your way back to your seats, because when we return, we're coming back to you with our Northern Tool Pit report by Karina, giving us the scoop on everything happening behind the scenes. And of course, we get to see our superstars of freestyle motocross take to the track in Monster Jam freestyle. So much action still to come, but enjoy Monster Jam halftime. We've got plenty more fun headed your way. Give it up for Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Greg Duffy, and Scott Murray.
That's right, Toledo, it's Sunday Fun Day. And you know what that means? It's time to have some fun with the superstars of freestyle motocross. These 4 superstars are gonna do 3 laps around the track as warm-ups to get ready and get you geared up for the best trick competition. But remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you all get, the higher they fly. So Toledo, I hope you're ready to meet the superstars of freestyle motocross. And our first rider to the ramp, Nick Desmond. Our next competitor and rider coming up to the ramp, the birthday boy, TJ Tiffany. Our Guinness World Record holder, Greg Duffy. And last, but certainly not least, Scott Murray. So what do you say, Toledo? Let's make some noise for freestyle motocross. Got a nice switchblade there from Nick Desmond. Got a double-handed seat grab from Greg Duffy. Come on, Toledo, let's see what they got. That one is called a Lazy Boy from TJ Tiffany. A kiss of death from Scott Murray. And Toledo, this is the last lap. Make some noise! Last rider, make some noise! Now that was a great warm-up. You ready? All warmed up? You fellas all ready? The fellas are ready. So Toledo, do you want some more? Then more is what you're gonna get, because it's time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross, where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your score for each one of our superstars. So Toledo, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Make some noise for our first rider, Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding with Monster Jam for a total of 4 years. He's been riding for 19, and today he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. Toledo, one more time, give it up for Nick Desmond.
Let's get the scores locked in for Nick Desmond. Kicking off the best trick competition the best way he knows how. If you liked what you saw, Toledo, time to head on over to judgeszone.com.
Okay, Nick Desmond coming out with a rock solid to kick off the best trick competition. A crazy move, a big risk, and he is gunning for a high score, because this score will set the bar for the rest of the competition. Let's check it out. The score for Nick Desmond is an 8.031. That is your score to beat. Next up, let's hear it for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany's from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider, and he's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies, such as Bad Boys for Life, Avengers Endgame, and you might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. Toledo, it's also TJ's birthday today. Some of you are celebrating your birthday with him. Make some noise for TJ Tiffany.
Way to kick it up a notch. Let's put your hands together for TJ Tiffany. Toledo, time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his backflip at judgeszone.com.
TJ Tiffany here in the best trick competition, definitely looking to knock Nick Desmond out of the running, hoping for a higher score with that move, pulling off a flip. He heard you guys, how loud you got in the beginning. He knew exactly what he had to do, so let's see if it paid off. The score for TJ Tiffany is Toledo at 9.006. You got yourselves a new leader. Next up, let's hear it for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX 450. Greg Duffy!
Turning up the knob on the best trick competition, Greg Duffy. giving us a heel clicker backflip, which is a different variation. If you liked what you saw and you want to compare it to TJ Tiffany's, head on over to judgeszone.com.
Greg Duffy, good friends, but fierce competitor with TJ Tiffany. Definitely looking to knock him out of the running with that one. Check it out on the Super Glued to the Action replay. A backflip heel clicker. Adding that extra move, just that extra layer of difficulty. Such a cool shot from down on the track. We got your scores locked in. Did he do enough? Let's check it out. The score for Greg Duffy is Toledo at 9.542. We have a new leader. But one final rider still to go. Make some noise for Scott Murray. Scott Murray is from Helps, Michigan. He's been riding professionally for 23 years. He's also a 2008 Navy Moto Best Trick World Champion. And today he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ 450F. Toledo, one more time, make some noise for your final competitor, Scott Murray.
Let's get those scores locked in for Scott Murray. Giving us a Superman backflip, or a super flip as we'd like to call it. If you liked what you saw, head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Absolute craziness on the track for best trick here today. I mean, hopefully you guys saw that twice on the Super Glued to the Action replay. I don't know what you've done, Toledo, but you've done something right. We've got a crazy best trick rendition here for our last event. We've got the scores locked in, and we got that current score to beat, held by Greg Duffy. It's a score of a 9.542. The score for Scott Murray is a 9.707. Toledo, your winner of the best trick competition is Scott Murray.
That was a fantastic best trick competition. But Toledo, we want to know, do you want some more? TJ Tiffany, Mr. Birthday Boy, Toledo wants some more. So what do you got?
Man, we're having fun down here. You guys having fun up there or what? All right, me and the boys, we're gonna do something called FMX trains. We're gonna try to get as close as we can together, get us all up in the air at the same time. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise for the boys.
You heard him, Toledo. It's time to make some noise for the boys, because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our four superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file train formation. And remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take off. They're geared up. They're ready. This is the last night here in Toledo. Remember the rule. As soon as they get to that ramp, it's time to make some noise. Get ready, Toledo. It's time to make some noise for the boys. Not bad. That was pretty good. But I want you guys to blow the roof off of the Huntington Center. As soon as you see the boys get to the ramp, get ready. Toledo, Ohio. Blow the roof off of the Huntington Center. Let all of Ohio hear you! we should ask them. One more time. One more time. Let them hear you. Toledo, you have been an incredible crowd all weekend long. We would love to thank you for ending our weekend here with such magic. You guys are so loud. You asked so nicely. The boys heard you, and you shall receive. That's right, Toledo. For the final time, it's time to make some noise for the boys of Freestyle Motocross. Nick Desmond, birthday boy TJ Tiffany, Greg Duffy, and of course, your best trick competition winner, Scott Murray. Scott Murray, this is your second best trick competition win here this weekend. What a way to cap it off. Thank you for joining us this weekend. How was the weekend for you entirely?
Oh man, it's been a fantastic weekend. It's always a good time when you get to come out and ride with your friends. And you know, I haven't seen TJ or Greg in quite a while. I've done a couple of shows with Nick, but just being able to get this crew back together and come out here and throw down for you good people in Toledo, man, it's just been awesome.
And I've always wondered, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people wondered, does the energy of the crazier tricks from your partners and your friends, does that amp you up to get even crazier than they do?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a lot of times we show up and you kind of know the pecking order of the guys, but when you come here with TJ and with Nick and of course Greg, I mean, man, it really elevates the game. You got to step up. And, you know, Greg walked away with 2 early victories on the weekend, and I was able to knock him down once last night. And then TJ got a victory today, and I was able to even it up with Greg. So I think we're all happy. We're all coming out of here with you know, good positive energy, and we're going home safe and sound.
That's definitely true. You all rounded out the best trick competition all weekend long, but you snagged the last one. Let's give it up one more time for your best trick competition winner, Scott Murray.
Toledo, this is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Taking a bite out of the competition to make some noise, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Judgeszone.com. This is the final competition. You know the drill. Make some noise and lock in those scores at Judgeszone.com.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon kicking us off in the freestyle competition. A fantastic example of her being able to fill that entire clock, and we really get to see her hit these obstacles with speed, take that impact, and keep on going through that freestyle run. You can see Angelina Knock takes advantage of multiple obstacles out on that pod, and that's exactly what we're looking for here in freestyle. You've got your scores locked in. This will set the bar for the rest of the competition. Let's take a look. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 6.821. That is the score to beat. Your next competitor needs you to buckle up for this ride. Let's hear it for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins saying hey to the Toledo fans. He must need all those fans to get loud before he starts his freestyle run. Toledo, he's looking for you.
Somebody talk to air traffic control, because this guy is plain crazy. Shout out to Montana Robbins. Scoring is open. 20 seconds left. Lock them in at judgeszone.com.
Toledo, another solid freestyle run by Montana Robbins and coming out here, filling that entire freestyle clock. And you know, this, you can tell, is a smart driver out on the track there during the freestyle run. You can see him kind of analyzing that pod, taking approaches to the exact obstacles he wants, finding those sweet spots, and adding them in to his freestyle run. We got the scores locked in. Let's see what you thought. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a 7.233. You got yourselves a new leader. Our next competitor is going to need to see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in a zombie.
those zombie arms. We see you in the cab. Give it up for John Zimmer Sr. in a zombie. Judgeszone.com locking those scores for this final competition of the event.
John Zimmer in Zombie, driving with a vengeance. You can just tell exactly how experienced this driver is by the control that he's got alone of that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. You see him, probably one of the fastest freestyle runs we've seen so far. To be able to hit those obstacles with that much speed, you can tell it's coming from a driver with a lot of seat time. He's out there saying hey to you fans and hoping that you gave him a high score. So let's check out the scores. We've got him locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's an 8.092. We have a new leader. Somebody looking to change. That's our next competitor. She's bringing the sparkle to the track. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan in a Sparkle Smash. Could she be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp?
Scoring is open. Toledo, show your love. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Locking your scores right now.
Toledo, Jamie Sullivan must have known she's done something right to hear you guys get that loud. A Morgan & Morgan backflip. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. An absolute wild freestyle run. You see her line up, adjust those tires, and absolutely sends it. The rotation alone, Jamie Sullivan proving she is absolutely deserving of a top spot, but it's up to you to decide, Toledo. We got your scores locked in. Let's take a look at the results. The current score to beat right now is John Zimmer in Zombie. It's a score of an 8.092. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... Toledo at 9.305. You got yourselves a new leader.
Monster Jam fans, Bubba's 33 has hooked us up with a $50 gift card to give away. That way maybe you guys can have some dinner after the show. You can get a $50 gift card, but I'm gonna make you earn it. You guys have to play something called Finish the Lyric. Here's the way it's gonna work. Song's gonna play, you're gonna get lyrics on the screen, then they're gonna go away, and you gotta fill in the blanks by singing it over the mic. You guys ready? Yeah! Akira, you've got a team around you. Are you ready? Yeah! All right, hit the music. right, let's find out. Mix on the screen, you got it right. You got the $50. Make some noise for Akira and the team. Give them high fives all around. That's what I'm talking about.
Our next competitor is ready to hit the track. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
Some noise, Triton Robbins Crazy Train. If you like that freestyle run, go to judgeszone.com and lock in your scores.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train coming out and laying it down on the track for his freestyle run. One thing about Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train is that he's able to keep up that same level of stamina throughout the entire run. You never see those lulls in his freestyle runs. He's able to keep his foot heavy on that throttle. He approaches the obstacles with speed, and we get to see him pull off some big air. So we're going to see exactly what you all thought of the run. We've got your scores locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train is a solid score of 7.169. That's good enough for 4th place. Next to hit the track, you know what those bells mean. It's Matt Cody in a Gravedigger. Matt Cody able to refire, but looks like he's got an issue with that front steering. Getting word from our officials, that concludes his freestyle run. But a tough day for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. We've got one cardinal rule here in the Monster Jam freestyle competition. Every driver must fill the first 15 seconds of their run. If that driver does not do so, no matter how epic those first 14 seconds, that driver's not eligible for a score. Now we know Gravedigger and we know Matt Cody. This is not the way this competitor would like to leave this freestyle, but more so a testament to how hard this driver drives that truck into the ground. So Toledo, show him some love one more time. Give it up for Matt Cody in a Gravedigger.
So I am standing by with the crew chief of Sparkle Smash, Nick. He actually got to witness Jamie's run during Monster Jam Freestyle, and obviously we saw that incredible Morgan & Morgan backflip, but you being the technician that wrenches away on this Monster Jam truck, I know you noticed something wasn't right as soon as she landed.
Yeah, because I noticed that she landed. It looked like she maybe neutral dropped it, so I don't know if maybe the transmission gave way. I'm not too sure. So basically, once the show's over and I go out and look at it, I have to see and find out.
And honestly, I think she laid down a really great burner of a freestyle. How confident are you that she's going to bring the win home for Team Sparkle Smash?
Oh, I have all the confidence in the world that she's going to win. I mean, you saw her racing win, almost out of control, but she got that win. Dual wheel skill, I mean, our first hit was okay. Second one, it is what it is, but her freestyle, you know, she had to go out there with a heater.
And we definitely cannot wait to see, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed. So let's give a round of applause to Nick, the crew chief technician of Sparkle Smash.
A crazy bull indeed. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. One of the things that I love about Fernando is how many different angles he attacks this pod. I'm pretty sure that save wasn't intentional, but caught it into a combo either way. Threw in a slap wheelie at the end. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez. Locking your scores at judgeszone.com.
Fernando Martinez making freestyle, what we might have to call that a Fernando freestyle. That just brought a different level of crazy to the track. We saw some crazy saves, some two-wheel action, and a lot of speed, which is becoming three pillars that holds up El Toro Loco's freestyles here with Fernando Martinez behind the wheel. Absolutely crazy. And we got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... It's a solid score, an 8.461. Right now, that's good enough for second place. Toledo, one final competitor looking to take the freestyle win for the third time this weekend. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
is open. Make some noise for the representative of Sendit Motorsports, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. That's it. This is your last chance. JudgesZone.com. You know the drill. Lock in your score. Help us crown our champion.
The last freestyle run, and what a way to conclude this competition. John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity comes out and proves exactly why he's taken the win in this competition 2 times here in Toledo already. Looking to do the same thing, but he's up against some tough competition. Your scores are being calculated. We got him locked in. Let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is an 8.784. That's good enough for second place. Toledo, that means your freestyle winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. 8 points added to her score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion here today, with 7 points in the JCB Racing Competition, 7 points in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, and 7 points in Freestyle. With a total of 21 overall event points, your BKT overall event champion is John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Not winning a single competition, but walks away with that overall event championship, proving consistency is key. This is Terminal Velocity's 4th overall event championship of the weekend, taking home 4 out of 5 of our Monster Jam events.
John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity, with a sweep of BKT overall event championships here in Toledo, Ohio. This definitely became the spot for you. You definitely garnered a lot more terminal velocity fans all weekend long, and it's just gonna keep growing from here.
Yeah, absolutely. This weekend's been a blast, taking 4 of the 5 overalls. Couldn't ask for anything better. Further solidifying myself on top of the series points. I'm going to hold that lead all the way to the end, get that automatic bid into the World Finals. That's what I'm shooting for, and you guys just made it even more possible, helping me out this weekend. So Toledo fans, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Let's give it up for your BKT overall event champion, John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity. But we cannot leave Ohio without talking to the freestyle winner, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, with your 9th freestyle overall win, winning it for the ladies. It's a great way to close out this Sunday evening.
Oh yeah, you know, what an awesome time. It was a great run. You know, we had that backflip landed. Not sure why we got shut off, so that kind of disappoints me. Left 10 seconds on the clock when we could have kept going. So, you know what, next time we come here to Toledo, I owe you guys another one, because you know what, we're going to finish that run next time. But I want to hear you guys get loud. Did you guys have fun at Monster Jam?
A big congratulations to John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity after taking home another overall event championship. Carlos, after all this action, there are only 2 words I want to say, and that is holy Toledo. These drivers are absolutely nuts, and the Toledo fans did not disappoint. They came and matched the energy, which I think really amped up the drivers on the track.
And the drama continues. John Zimmer Jr. terminal velocity, he's got his sets on Monster Jam World Finals. If he keeps driving like that, he's gonna be there.
You know what, we want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out, being a part of our Monster Jam event. For you fans who tuned in on the live stream on YouTube, we want to thank everybody, because we couldn't do it without you. Make sure if you're leaving the Huntington Center here that you stop by our Monster Jam merchandise stands. A perfect way to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. And don't forget, head over to monsterjam.com. Tickets are on sale now for Monster Jam World Finals, happening for the first time ever in Salt Lake City. We want to see you there. On behalf of my entire team, my co-hosts, Karina Encarnacion, Carlos Sparks, I am Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.